Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here. I wanted to show you guys my go-to products for when I have acne on my skin. I do have acne prone skin. I have found ways to get rid of the acne, but sometimes it just comes back, and that's just because I have a bad diet. My face, my body, I guess, doesn't really like a lot of dairy, and it doesn't like a lot of different types of meat. It also doesn't like alcohol that much. So whenever I have too much alcohol, I'm like giving you guys dead giveaways for what's going on with my skin. But I get breakouts in this area. Whenever I have too much dairy, I get breakouts here. And then whenever I have like too much meat, I get breakouts from like here and up here. So clearly I've had too much dairy, if you guys can't tell. I'm getting breakouts here. Of course I get stress breakouts, and of course breakouts can just happen anywhere, anytime for some reason. But I find those three things are what triggers the skin on my face. So how I combat that is by using different products, which I'm going to share with you guys today. And I'm going to also give you guys a tutorial of how I got this look. This is my everyday look that you guys have seen 1,000 times. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. But go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. So a lot of the times when my skin is breaking out, it might be because I'm sleeping with my makeup on. So the first thing you guys want to do before you guys go to bed is make sure you guys wipe your face off with a makeup wipe. In this video, I'm using a baby wipe from the dollar store because I ran out of my favorite Neutrogena wipes. I'm gonna go restock soon. I'm just that person that really wants like a coupon from CVS so I can get a lot at one time, but I need to stop being cheap. Anyways, that's besides the point. Make sure you guys take off your makeup. Even if it's with a baby wipe, it still helps a ton. Take off your makeup. If you don't want to use a baby wipe, which I've strayed away from the past month, you can also use a cleanser, but you'll just have to double cleanse. So make sure you do either double cleanse or use a makeup wipe and cleanse. So the second thing you guys want to do is, of course, make sure that you moisturize. My go-tos are the Garnier Skin Active and the L'Oreal Revitalift with SPF 25. These are what I've been using lately. No big deal. You don't have to copy this, but just make sure that you guys are moisturizing your skin. Just because you have acne doesn't mean that you forget about your other skin needs. So those are the basics. I will let the rest of the video take off from the tutorial, and I will see you guys right after. Okay, so now that we're done, we're gonna go in with one of these acne treatments as our primer. It's the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Complexion Perfector and Deep. This one is my favorite. The grapefruit one is good as well, but I find that these are just so good with being like a nice primer for my skin, but also for the salicylic acid treatment really helps me when I'm wearing makeup and trying to treat acne at the same time. I know a lot of people are like, why would you do that? But you know, I understand when you're going to work, you can't just not wear makeup. I mean, you can, but for those of us that are used to wearing makeup, you can't just not wear makeup to like clear your skin. So technically you can, but I understand why you wouldn't want to just stop wearing makeup just to clear your skin. So this is a great way to kind of clear your skin while still wearing makeup. I do my brows real fast. I know usually my brows are done, but I'm just gonna do them really, really fast, you guys. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte in the color Almond. This is their concealer to outline my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna use my LA Girl Brow Pomade in the color Dark Brown to fill in my brows. Now that my brows are done, we're gonna go ahead and color correct. So color correcting is super important for, you know, acne prone skin, especially when you're trying to like hide a little bit of acne. Now a lot of YouTubers leave this step out because people just want fast, quick tutorials, but this is very important. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Full Wear concealer in the color Coffee, and I'm going to color correct my hyperpigmentation and also just any other acne scars, and I am that person who will cover up acne with the concealer, like fresh acne. I know a lot of people are like, don't touch it, like let it breathe, but I find that by using my salicylic acid treatment, it helps a lot with kind of protecting it while treating the skin. I'm gonna finally be going in with some foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Almay Clear Complexion Makeup. This is maximum strength salicylic acid acne treatment. So I think the maximum is 2%, which is in most. But hey, gotta say what you can to get the product marketed and out there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this straight to my face. Hey guys, I like to do a super light layer, especially since we already color corrected. I don't feel like you need to add a lot more foundation, like multiple layers, because even though we are adding makeup to our face, we don't want to cake it on. You want to kind of keep it lightweight. This foundation is a nice medium to full coverage. I typically will just stop here. If necessary, I'll add a little bit more on, like probably in the winter, but since it's hot right now, I'm just gonna keep it light. Speaking of light, you're gonna want to use a light concealer. So in with this Rimmel Stay Matte concealer, I like to keep my concealers pretty light when I'm doing this. I know I just use like a thicker concealer to color correct, but that was of course to color correct. But when doing just like a really simple makeup look to just kind of like do my everyday look, which you guys know I love doing everyday looks, I just kind of like to just use a very lightweight concealer for when I'm trying to treat my acne. So you guys know I love my Coty Airspun powder, so I'll be going in with this, and I'm going to lightly bake onto here, but then also just go on to the rest of my face and apply powder to keep the foundation on. And when you do this, just make sure, especially with us having darker skin, this still is a translucent powder, but to keep it translucent, you'll just really want to like press it into the skin. My camera does this thing where it loves to overheat, but I finished putting on the rest of my makeup. I use 3 different mascaras. So this is my favorite mascara right now. It's the Rimmel Wonderfully Real. This is amazing. It says it's made with keratin, which is like makes your hair grow. I don't know. But I also have the L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black and also the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. These 3 are what I'm using instead of just plopping lashes on. I still don't know how to put on lashes, guys. I don't know. And then on my lips, I have on NYX lip liner in the color Espresso and NYX Strictly Vinyl in the color Sugar Mama. So not Sugar, Sugar Mama. So this is what's on my lips right now. And I powdered with L'Oreal True Match, and my blush, of course, is e.l.f. Always Spicy. And for my contour, I tried to do a little contour today. I used the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, medium to dark. So that's what I have on my face. I'll also leave all this down in the description box below. And yeah, guys, this is really my routine as far as when I get acne. You know, when I'm eating well, drinking my water, you know, doing all that. I don't have all this going on, but as soon as I feel acne under here, I'm like, okay, I need to change my diet. And I've been eating bagels with cream cheese. I've been sprinkling cheese on a lot of stuff, and that's just like, this is just what happens for me when that stuff is in my diet. So to combat it and not make it get too out of control, I make sure to use these products. So other foundation products you can use other than the Almay, you can use the Maybelline BB cream if you want something like super light. This also has salicylic acid acne treatment, so 2% in here. And this one is one of my really good favorites. It is, you can clearly tell because it's like gone. I can't even use this in a tutorial for you guys, but this is the Neutrogena skin-free, oil-free makeup. This is same thing, blemish treatment with 2% salicylic acid. So one of these 3 drugstore foundations you guys can use to kind of treat your skin while still wearing makeup. I know a lot of people are like, why would you wear makeup if you still have acne on your face? Because sometimes makeup can't be compromised, okay? When people are used to seeing this, like especially if you're going to work all day, like if you just take the makeup off, people are gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna be like, what happened? Are you tired? Did you get beat up? We don't want that. So you can still wear makeup with acne. I know a lot of people will advise against it, but I hear you, girl, boy, whoever, like if you're like, I still gotta keep the face, like totally. So I just want to be real with you guys, show you guys again, like I know I don't get crazy acne, but I do get acne. Another staple for me, you guys, even if you don't use those foundation products, you can also use these because these have, well, this one only has 0.5 salicylic acid, so you're not going to be getting too much from it. And this one, let's see, this one, okay, so both of these only have 0.5 salicylic acid, so this and combined with this is giving you like a real treatment. What I can say is that just using this on its own too really helps me a lot when I want to use other foundations. Pretty much it's just you want to make sure you're adding a little salicylic acid treatment to your routine when you're, you know, trying to treat your acne. And of course, make sure you change your diet. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as my go-to products and my routine. It doesn't really change. I just add those products with those with salicylic acid to kind of help my skin, you know, get this acne off my face. And of course, I changed my diet because that's where it's coming from. Not necessarily what I'm putting on top of my skin, but what's, you know, coming out of what I'm eating. That is it, guys. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. Comment down below with what you guys use or what you do when you have acne breakouts. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.